What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Main Issues Podcast. I'm Al Taylor. You can find me at Late AF Gaming on YouTube, here with the one, the only, the greatest, the Dragonborn, and the above average gamer, DJ Williams, and also the lady you don't want to get caught in a dark alley at late at night, the Russian assassin of many, many names, but for the purposes of this podcast, we will call her Amanda. How's everybody doing?
All right. Well, dog, hey, I want Amanda's intro.
Oh, man, I forgot about that. Bravo. Oh, man, I'm...
Look at you.
Oh, she crying.
That was so funny. And I feel so special.
Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
All right, what's up with everybody?
Man, things are so slow at my job right now. Like, last week I only worked 2 days.
Dang.
Friday and Saturday. So that's why I was in the laundry room. Huh?
That's a complaint?
Yeah, because
they not getting paid.
Meh.
What?
All right, mister, I got a steady job. So that's why I was in the laundry room. But when them girls kept coming in there, hey, I need this, I need that. And as soon as I put something on the table, they was walking off with it and talking crazy. And everybody, all those housekeepers talk about each other. And I'm just laughing, getting all the tea and shit so I can go tell the other cook. And I'm like, hey, if y'all don't want gossip to get spread, don't tell the kitchen, because we gonna run and tell everybody else.
Yeah.
That's all kitchen's good for.
Yeah. But from the 16th to the 20th next week, we're not open at all.
Dang. And
so
this would be like one of y'all busiest times, right? This is
yeah. Usually we have, like, around this time, we have about 200 reservations a night.
Yeah.
Like last season, I was working 2 weeks straight and then getting 1 day off, and then 2 weeks straight, 1 day off.
Yeah.
And it's just...
Yeah, because it's a resort, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's really only open in the summers because it's super cold down there.
Yeah, as soon as it starts thawing out. So depending, it could be the end of April, beginning of May, or middle of May to roughly middle of October. And then we're shut down completely.
Man. Ugh, that's rough. So you're going to have to find another gig, basically.
I bet you're working in winter.
You're working.
I might go back to that work at home stuff.
Oh, okay. You gonna bite your teeth, gonna grin and bear it, because you're like, you couldn't stand it.
I'm gonna try something else. Like, that class was all those people except for like 3. We started out with like 14 people. Only 3 of them stayed with it. Dang. And I ended up blocking one of the girls because she was fucking crazy.
What you got going on, DJ?
Nothing. Same old at work. Oh, I do have some exclusive Red Bull news.
What Red Bull do now?
Well, the Red Bull watermelon came out as our summer flavor, which almost immediately it was decided that was gonna be permanent because it sold like fucking crazy. But I
wonder who bought that.
Everybody apparently, cause man, we couldn't keep it. But what they're doing is now they're getting rid of the cranberry Red Bull, period. And we just gonna keep the watermelon. So the planograms for it is set up like a rainbow type thing. So it's like red, peach, orange, blah, 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 blah. So now we're taking red out completely and putting the watermelon in place. Which ironically, most places can't tell the difference between the red and the peach anyway. I mean, red and the watermelon anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, plenty of times I done ran somebody. Plenty of times I done ran somebody route. And
wait, so the flavor is red? It's called red or what?
It's called Red Bull Red.
Oh,
The
yeah, because
the flavor is cranberry.
there's blue, and then there's like the sugar-free purple, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the flavor is cranberry.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but they and apparently next year they're just gonna stop calling it Red Bull watermelon and call it Red Bull Red, but instead of being cranberry, it'll be watermelon.
So it's going through like a crossover phase right now.
So
Okay.
if you a fan of the cranberry Red Bull, you better buy that shit up because it is gonna be gone.
Dang.
Which all the flavors taste good to me. I don't, I mean peach overall, but all the flavors taste good to me. Anything better than that original? Ugh.
I like the original. That bubblegum type flavor. I don't know.
Bubblegum.
It's like
what bubblegum you been eating?
Look. It's like I can't explain. Like that's the only way I can. That's the only way I can explain it as a flavor. I can explain it. What is it?
I can explain it. It tastes like a tetanus shot. That's what flavor it is.
I have no idea what a tetanus shot tastes like.
Neither do I, but I got a funny feeling it tastes like original Red Bull. But no, I do not like the flavor of the original Red Bull. The funny thing is, Coke, I think around like February, so Coke came out with a Coca-Cola energy drink. If you taste it, it tastes exactly like Red Bull mixed with Coke.
Mm.
It tastes exactly like that. Which the funny thing is, I didn't learn this until I started working here. Red Bull used to have a cola. Well, they stopped making it because nobody liked it. So
it seemed like
if it tastes anything like that Red Bull, if it tastes anything like that Coca-Cola energy, then ugh.
I vaguely remember that. No, now I know Rockstar had a cola, and it was nasty.
Bang has a cola as well. I've never tasted any Bang drink, but I know Bang has a cola. They got like 23 damn flavors.
Bang is good, but
I hear it's good. That's also why it's fucking everybody up.
Sometimes you might need to water it down some, because that is sweet as hell. It is super sweet.
Yeah, that's how they getting everybody, because a lot of people think it's like a drink. Oh, it's an energy drink. It ain't that either. It's a pre-workout, and each flavor got different stuff in it. Each flavor got different stuff in it. So, yeah, a lot of people got messed up over that Bang.
Got whatever you call it, BACC, whatever, the ABCDEFGs in it. Yeah,
creatine, amino acids, all that stuff. Basically, like I said, it's a pre-workout drink. So most of that, all that stuff people be taking before they start working out, Bang has it in it. So
yeah,
you got to go to the gym. You need a little boost and drink a Bang or something.
I used to take all that kind of stuff.
Drink Red Bull.
I used to take all that kind of stuff, and then I got a girlfriend, and slow down, and now.
Yeah, I used to be on them powders and supplements all the time.
I used to be on it hard.
Man,
I still got a bunch in there. I'm quite sure I need to throw out. Funny thing about that is we got powder for the kittens, a like formula mix, and I swear it's the same as some of my supplements, like like specifically a bone broth supplement. It tastes just like that.
What is that supposed to do?
It's like it's just protein and calories.
They make these little things of bone broth, like you can heat up in the microwave, like the Campbell soups, and they're pretty good. But I bought Stella some of that powdered stuff. She won't touch it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get her some protein because she's old.
Yeah, they kind of drink the formula, but really they just want wet food. They finally started eating like the dry food more.
Man, do you smoke?
Bruh, I didn't even notice that. I never known her to smoke. Never known her to smoke. See, that's Amanda for you. You never know what she gonna do, what mode she gonna be in, what alias she's under at the moment. She trying to keep up appearances.
Next she gonna say Dos Vidania.
Oh, that's funny you said that, because I found out that if you use Pimsleur, you can learn to speak whatever language you're doing with like a super authentic accent that could dang near full native speakers. So I was gonna do like a bunch of them over the winter because I have nothing else to do. And then when I go to work, just talk to people in different accents, like have a rolling ball through the whole conversation.
Right.
I think that'd be fun. I really do need French because there's a lot of French Canadians that come here, and I'll talk to them like, oh, we didn't expect you to speak English. Like, I'm not that type of brown. Oh, I cannot wait. According to Ancestry, my stuff will be ready September 1st.
Oh, they actually gave you a date. I thought it just said like 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, I looked on the graph. I went online to look on the website, and it said technically it'll be ready the 29th, but it'll be ready to view on the 1st of September.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to stop using Zoom. Zoom say we running out of time.
What?
All right, guys. See you later.
Yeah, but it's been saying that. It's been saying that like every time we done this, and we've done like 2 hours on here, no problem. But it's saying it's supposed to be a 40-minute limit, a 20 to 40-minute limit.
And it's weird. Like I'll notice, like last time, it'll say the host extended the time. And I'm like, what, the time?
Right.
Yeah,
it say that
popped
yeah.
Up on my thing a couple
times.
It
says that for me as well. And I was like, I didn't extend nothing. Because usually I don't even see that message that came up just now. So I guess everybody who usually be using Zoom pays for it. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we gonna see what happens.
Before we get into the big stuff, I need y'all to tell me about Al's mixtape.
Oh
Lord! I forgot all about
Why
that.
are we on the air? Yes, I want to know.
I forgot all about that, man. I gotta
bide my time, waiting patiently for this podcast.
No, no. Actually, you should have said something because I probably could have found it, and I would have. We'll talk about it in another episode. I'm gonna find the files and I'm gonna send them to you so you can listen to them.
All I gotta say is he has so much hair.
Hopefully, I can find that album cover because that's too funny. It's like me just standing up I'm in front of a closet with a bed sheet thrown behind me as a backdrop. It is so obvious. Like, it's not even like a plain bed sheet. It got like a design on it.
There is a website that before MySpace ruined all the music files and stuff when they did a big switch over, they managed to save some of them. So you may be on there.
Oh, okay. Okay, that'd be cool. I have to check that out. But I downloaded the files like after like this was like probably like 5 years ago now. I went and like logged into my account just to see what was going on. I had to like recover my password and all kind of stuff because I didn't know. But yeah, I was able to download my music and stuff. And I got it somewhere. I'll find it. It's on one of my hard drives.
What year was this mixtape made?
Probably 2006, 2005 or 6. Oh,
okay. Shoot, you should have. Too bad you didn't know me back then. I used to make CD covers actually.
Oh yeah.
Made a nice little penny off of them.
Yeah, I know you used to sling a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I got a CD out there somewhere.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? What?
I I had a little rap mixtape I made.
No.
There's this girl.
No, you got to find that too.
No, it was only a physical copy, and I gave it to her. This was like 2003.
Yeah.
And like my stepdad had just bought me this New York Knicks hat, flat brim, and I thought I was the shit. And that was on the CD cover, and I was so in love with that girl, but that didn't work.
Oh.
I used to make beats too.
How sweet. Dang, missed out. I had them sound click beats.
Bro, I had a legit beat machine.
Dang.
I just want to say Fruit Loop.
I mean,
I had that too, but I had a real beat machine.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man, I think that was the first software I ever acquired. Not exactly legally. Was like the recording software stuff. I don't even remember what it was called. It wasn't Pro Tools or anything. It was something else. I can't even remember what it was.
First program I got illegally was Sims, the original Sims.
Oh yeah.
and it wasn't even supposed to be Sims. It was supposed to be Command and Conquer. I was just like, what the hell is this?
And then you started playing and got addicted like everybody else.
Nah, I turned my niece and my nephew on. My niece got on that job hard though. But after I found my Command and Conquer, I was done with it.
Yeah. The way I got onto The Sims was I found I read about it in a Game Informer magazine, and it just looked and sounded so cool in the article. That was like, and back then, like I didn't usually read. like on purpose, like outside of school. But I was reading that Game Informer magazine, and they made that game sound so good. I was like, man, I gotta play The Sims 2, but I couldn't because I didn't have no PC, and that was the only thing it was on at the time. But The Sims Busting Out was on Xbox, so I played that and got addicted, and it was ridiculous. That's still the most fun Sims game to me. You ever played that one, Amanda? The Sims Busting Out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the funnest one, especially multiplayer. Like, man. The Sims 2 for consoles was also good. It had multiplayer, and you could move around with the joystick. That was, instead of like clicking where you needed to go, that was a big deal. Yeah, and that's a big tangent. Anyway.
That do sound more convenient.
Yeah. Let's get into some stories. Now, I wanted to talk about this last week before the laziness set in. And I guess this is about 2 weeks ago. This happened with J.D. Witherspoon, John Witherspoon's son. He wasn't able to get the part of Granddad for HBO Max's reboot of the Boondocks series.
And just saying that again is pissing me off already, but continue.
And it's like my thing with this is as well is like there is like the showrunners, whoever is doing this show, I can't even figure it out, because I look to like try to see like who is actually involved with the show. It's not even clear if Aaron Magruder, the original creator of the show, is even still involved. But that was supposed to be the big deal about the reboot, was that he was going to be involved, because that was why the last couple of seasons basically sucked for the most part. There were some.
Oh, it was just that last season.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the last season.
Yeah.
I thought it was that 4.
Unless there's another season I don't know about. It was just last season.
Yeah, you're right. It was season 4. Yeah, you're right.
The bomb wave.
Yeah, because this would be season 5. Well, that was the talks that it was going to be, that a season 5 was coming, but it's not actually season 5. It's going to be a complete reboot, apparently.
But yeah, I followed him on Instagram, and that's how I originally heard about it. He said he was working on one.
Right.
And then, of course, John Witherspoon doubled down on that before he passed on his interview with Joe Rogan. I mean, not interview, but when he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. So,
yeah.
Man, they can't believe they let JD go.
Yeah. And the whole situation is so flawed because the way he tells the story, and this story comes not from a news article, but JD Witherspoon, who is active on social media, has his own YouTube channels that are pretty popular. Yeah. Especially his gaming channel is over 500,000 subs. All right, yeah, so JD Williams, talking about Witherspoon, JD Witherspoon has like 150,000 subscribers like on his main YouTube channel, and then Run JD Run is like 500,000, very close to it. He's sitting at 497,000 right now, and I think he just jumped up a lot as well. Maybe even just since he put out that video about the Boondocks thing, saying the future of Granddad on the Boondocks, my experience. And that video has over 100,000 views. But amazingly to me, it didn't make any news stories that I could find.
Of course not.
How is this not a thing when HBO Max is all over the news right now? Mostly because of the situation going on with it not being available on Fire TV and Roku devices. The main smart TV accessory devices that people use, if they're not just using their built-in smart TV stuff, which I imagine a lot of those don't have. I imagine a lot of those don't have HBO Max on them either. I think only whatever Google's thing is, Chromecast and the Apple TV have HBO Max on there for sure. But everything else is up in the air. Although you can get HBO Max on the Fire TV, you just have to sideload it. Like I did.
I mean, I would argue, who's going to say anything about it?
What do you mean?
You said no news. There was no news coverage on it. Who was going to say anything? Fox?
Well, you know how, but there's like all these other, the Shade Room and all that kind of stuff. The little like, smaller sites and stuff. Like I can't
the Shade
even
Room could have said something I personally wouldn't have noticed if they did.
Yeah, and
don't get me wrong, I messed with the Shade Room, but yeah, I don't think I would have caught that.
Yeah.
But I don't mess with them like that.
But I mean, it's a bunch of little small websites and stuff that you never heard of before that'll have a certain story or whatever, or at least I see come through my feed a lot, and I'm like, what in the world is this?
Yeah, nobody said anything. That is pretty weird.
Scissor News? What is that?
It'll probably come up. It'll probably come up much later, once everything air. Because I feel like the handful of people probably saw that video, and they probably don't do those kind of things. But when it comes up, when the show drops, and everybody's like, "Granddad sound kind of off. Who the hell is that?"
Right.
You know, I thought his son was doing it, and it'll probably come up then, much later. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is surprising. I mean, there's a bunch of little stuff that always come up like that do make you know at least internet news. But you're right. Yeah, this has been surprisingly quiet.
Yeah. And probably should sum up what was said in that video for the people who didn't see it. Of course, links to that video will be in the description. And there's actually two versions of the video. He made a short version that I think is only like 20 minutes long, as opposed to the longer version, which is
I don't think the short version even that long. Actually,
it's like 22 minutes.
It is the short version.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't seem that long when I watched it.
It's 29 minutes. It's 30 minutes. It's 29 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah.
And how long is the long version?
It's 2
Almost
hours.
2 hours.
God damn.
Yeah.
I watched every minute of it too.
Me too, man. It was. Hey,
so did I. Well, I
hey.
watch stuff the way I watch stuff. You know, I played the game and I put it on the laptop.
Yeah, it was like a one-man documentary, man. It's crazy. He was telling the story too. So the story is that he pretty much got a.
Really loud all of a sudden.
What happened?
Nothing. Sorry, I think it's something on my end. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, because it's like automatically lowering you down a lot. Yeah, so he was approached by people involved with the show to allegedly to do the voice or to audition to do the voice of Granddad on the Boondocks to essentially replace his father for that.
Which it shouldn't have been no damn audition in the first place. He should have just got the shit.
I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think anybody should have to audition.
They already.
Which
well, see, the whole problem that he pointed out was they didn't even know he fucking existed.
No, yeah, they didn't know that he was a voice actor. Like they just heard him.
He a regular actor too at that. And stand-up comedian. Like he's literally his father's son in every sense of the word.
Yeah, so, and like he does his own. Yeah, he's a pretty great entertainer actually. Like I recently really like become a fan. Like he's a hype beast for one. Like he just has all this energy and is keeping you up. And then turn around, he can do all these voices and stuff because he practices doing voices.
I really want to know who slid in his spot. I really want to know.
Yeah. So
I'm personally thinking Eric Spears or Jay Farrow, just because they're so well known for doing other voices.
Yeah,
and they are more famous than him.
Yeah.
In that regard, so I'm thinking them too, but it could be somebody else because a lot of comedians can do voices. But I want to see who it is, and
yeah, because after they approached him, it was difficult to set up the audition to even get him into the studio to do the audition, and then by the time it was, he was able to do it, it seemed like they didn't even actually want him to do it, and he says that like even during the audition they it seemed like they were deliberately taking bad takes, like saying that they were good. Like he knew as soon as he did it, you mess up sometime and you like, and he's saying, okay, don't use that one, obviously.
Yeah, he knew he was a little off on
but they were like, no, it's great. And he's like, what? And he said like he's never been in that position before where he's doing an audition and the people involved don't have any notes. They're not directing him at all, telling him to do anything a certain way or whatever. So it really felt like they didn't really even care. At least that's how it sounded to me.
Which what really stuck out to me was him basically saying that one of the producers or whatever behind the show, like, flat out told him the other dude wasn't any better.
Right. After they told him, they told him that somebody else got the part. Yeah, they told him that it wasn't. What did he say exactly? He said,
it's been a minute since we've seen it. I couldn't tell you exactly. It was, you know, it was essentially that it wasn't better than his audition. Yeah. The guy said that it isn't about that. Like, it isn't about him sounding more like him. which says that he didn't. Crazy.
Yeah. So he's like, what was I auditioning for? Like, he's caught in the wind. But it's like, even with all this, and obviously when the show actually comes out and stuff, there will be backlash about that stuff, or at least I would hope there would be. But at the same time, you know, we're people. We are the type of people that follow things like this and are we like to get involved and hear about things that are going on with the development of shows and stuff. But a lot of the general audience that these kind of shows are put out to, they aren't particularly looking at that kind of stuff. Some people don't even know, some people who love the Boondocks don't even know that there's gonna be another show.
Right.
And they probably living a blissful life right now.
I'm in a bunch of black nerd groups on Facebook. I'm about to start. I should have already posted his. I'm gonna post our podcast. I'm posting his YouTube video. I'm spreading the word. Everybody gonna know.
Yeah.
It's outrage. I demand satisfaction.
Yeah, but shoot, and who knows when the show is gonna come out, because it doesn't even seem like it's being worked on. And like he said, the other guy, they told him that whoever the other guy is, he got the part, but it hasn't even been announced yet. Nothing has been announced. It's not even, I don't even know if it has.
Yeah, I just checked IMDb. It's not even really on there.
That's what I wanted to check.
Boondocks 2020, but
that's it.
That's it. Ain't nothing on there. It says 1.1 episode. Whatever the hell that means.
Yeah.
All it says on you can't even see who's gonna be on it. All it says is Aaron Magruder is the creator. That's all it says.
Right.
I didn't flat out Google it though. That probably would have brought up something or other, but
no, it doesn't.
Oh, really?
It does. Jeez. It doesn't. All it is the stories from a year or so ago about it coming to HBO Max, and the stories before that about talks of a new Boondocks show or actually series season 5, what they were saying before. But yeah, there is nothing on like this new show. Like, they don't have anything. All you know is it's coming on HBO Max. It's set for 2020, but given that there is no information on the IMDb page, like nothing, no actors involved, including like Regina King or anybody. this is such a strange situation.
I'm going to hope they're waiting on Regina King because she's busy filming Watchmen season 2.
That's what you're hoping for? Watchmen season 2?
Fingers crossed. I don't know. I kind of don't want another season of it because it ended perfectly.
They are adamant that they're not doing a second season.
But that's fine. I'll take it.
It was a
good ending.
Yeah, there was just another story last week about that it probably ain't gonna happen. Even though right, like man. HBO Max, it's all over the HBO Max promos and stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying I need to rewatch it actually.
Yeah.
But I'll do that later.
Which I will say, I like HBO Max. I like the app and stuff. It's better than HBO Go to me. And one thing I noticed in
an HBO Max. We just gonna let you take the floor.
Allegedly, we're using Tiffany parents' account. Allegedly, but yeah, because you can sign into it the same way you signed into HBO Go before, even though they don't really clearly tell you that, and a lot of people don't understand that, and they think they gotta pay a whole another $15. If you already had access to HBO Go, you have access to HBO Max. And right now on the Roku and Fire TV devices, there is no HBO Max app, but the HBO Go and HBO Now apps have changed into simply HBO. So it's just called HBO. That's it, HBO.
I can see how that'd be confusing though.
Yeah.
Y'all made a whole new setup of your app.
Yeah.
So now the people who already had it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a big thing going on that HBO though they don't want to let Amazon and Roku take a cut of their money anymore. That's why the apps aren't on those devices, because they have I'm not sure if Roku calls it channels. We have a Roku device, but we don't use that thing hardly. It's just in the guest bedroom. That's the
Speaking of Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Waste the money.
Why you say that? Hold up now. Don't get on my Amazon Prime. Hold up now. We about to fight in here.
Because they don't have none of their own stuff.
What are you talking about?
Everything I click on, you got to have ePix, you got to have Stars, you got to have Showtime, you got to have HBO. They ain't got enough of their own stuff. You got to have BET Plus. Like, everything is a fucking piggyback.
Amazon Prime has a lot of movies. They have a lot of movies on there
that I don't want to see.
I mean, there's got to be something in there you want to see. They got a lot of stuff.
Again,
and
everything I've tried to watch is piggyback off of something else.
Have you watched Homecoming?
No.
Homecoming is very good. It's actually adapted from.
To be fair, we don't watch the same things.
Oh, okay, but hear me out.
What is Homecoming about? Let's start
now. I think you actually may have even heard Homecoming before, because it's actually made from a drama podcast from Gimlet Media.
Oh, no.
I remember.
Yeah, I fuck with Gimlet.
Yeah, I remember sharing it with you before, or at least I'm pretty sure I did, because I listened to a few episodes of that. But they made a TV show off of that, and it's pretty good. The first season, there were a few things I didn't care for. It didn't intrigue me as much, but the second season is really good. Like, that was a nice little ride the whole time. It's a really it's a really cool premise.
You didn't tell me what it's about though.
But see, telling you what it's about kind of gives away stuff, but I guess you figured it out pretty early. But it's about a government experiment going on to try to eliminate PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. So
isn't that how they made heroin?
They found a special chemical to help with that, and that's where things get interesting. So they are
okay. I give you that. That does sound interesting.
Okay,
but that's one show out of a whole app.
Now, you like The Boys? You like The Boys? I know Orphan
Black is an Amazon Prime show. I know The Boys is one. And what's the show? What's the show they have that just came out? It's like it takes like it's fairies and stuff in like the regular world. What's the name of that show?
Man, I can't even remember, but I wasn't feeling that.
It's been on my to-do list, but that
the one with Cara Delevingne, right?
Yeah,
as the fairy, yeah.
But no, just about every show, every movie I try to watch, it always says, "Oh, you gotta have Epix account, you gotta have BET Plus, you gotta have Showtime, you gotta have Stars." I'm just like, bro, if I got all this shit, what the hell I need y'all for?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Now again, this is my opinion. But a lot of that stuff. Nah, I stopped using the app. Like, man, I stopped using it. It's like, for what? Like, I don't want to watch any of this. The Boys, I use it this weekend because The Boys season 2 is supposed to drop this weekend. But that's about it.
I didn't know that was this weekend.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be the 14th. So that should be this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm mixing it up with that Jamie Foxx movie coming out on Netflix, which is also on the 14th. But
see, like Amazon does have shows, but it's shows I don't watch. See? Oh, I do like The Marvelous Miss Maisel. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is pretty good.
Don't even ring a bell.
Yeah, it's award winning and stuff.
I ain't gonna
watch. Catastrophe. I never even heard of that. Okay, I'm not seeing nothing I wasn't really thinking of. Goliath, I heard was good. Bosch, I hear is good. I think that's one of their top series. Wait a minute, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. Okay, yeah.
Hannah. I get Hannah. Hannah,
but even
good.
Still, that's so little.
They building it up. But my thing with Prime is they have a lot of movies that I'm trying to watch, and they get movies pretty early, like after they come out of the theater.
Yeah, because I tried to watch the latest Terminator, but I need Epix.
Okay, now you're not just looking at Prime stuff, then you can't be looking at.
But that's what I'm saying, because all that stuff I don't want to see.
So I don't understand what you're looking at to see all that stuff.
I'm trying to look at anything. I specifically went to, like, let's say an action movie or something. Everything that looked good, I couldn't watch.
Yeah,
it wasn't Amazon Prime material. It was piggybacked off of another company, and I was just like, come on.
And I'm sorry, Amanda. I didn't mean for it to go here. I know you can't really chime in because you don't watch TV and stuff. Yeah.
I'm over here like,
she ain't got no skin in the game, none whatsoever.
Well, Amanda, you might be interested to know that Amazon's Alexa is coming to iOS and Android. Well, Android, iOS. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's already on iOS and Android. I'm quite sure.
Alexa?
Yeah, but you can.
For
Yeah, I've been talking to EJ at home when I'm at work through the app, through the Alexa app. Is it
the actual Alexa itself? The talking command thing is on the phone already because the articles I've been reading saying that it's coming.
Yeah,
not that it's here.
Yeah, I can talk to her and tell her to do stuff on my phone.
Well,
I
guess what it must be is a standalone, the
like
standalone
Siri.
assistant.
Like Siri.
Oh.
Yeah, like what you're doing is you're using it to communicate with your device, with your Alexa device that you have. But this will be the whole
deal
smart
in your phone, basically.
Smart assistant with your phone. Yeah, artificial intelligence, AI assistant. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's
I'm down.
I guess
that.
that's cool. I don't know. I don't use any of them, to be honest. I never found a utility in it. But before we started the podcast, Amanda was doing something pretty cool. She called EJ in the other room with her Alexa device, which you have an Echo Dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
a nice pink one.
She told that Echo Dot to call EJ's Echo Dot in the other room, and they're talking on it just like it's an intercom. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like I never cared for anything about these smart home devices, but then she did that. I'm like, that's all right.
And
that's motivation to get one in every room.
Yeah,
I can lay in the moon chair and tell her to cut the Roku on.
The hell is a moon chair?
Ooh, a Papa San chair. You gotta Google that.
Moon chair is just as confusing as a pop. I'm not even gonna try to say that again.
Papa San.
A Papa San chair?
Mm-hmm. PAPASAN.
Papa San chair. It went on ahead and corrected me to chair. All I put was Papa San. Oh, okay. So one of these deals. I still don't know how to show stuff in the chat, y'all. But I see what it is.
Deals like you was about to put it up. Man,
I'm sorry.
Look it up for myself.
I'm sorry. But I got it up here for the listeners. That's what a Papa San chair is. Yeah, I've seen them. They see them all the time. I didn't know what you call that. So you call that a Papa San chair or a moon chair?
Yeah, EJ calls it moon chairs. We got two of them. A black one for the cats, and then we got a big brown one for us.
Oh, those. Okay. Wait. Why are they showing beanbag chairs next to the moon chairs?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Like, I specifically asked for the moon chairs. Why are you showing me big old bean bags?
I want an egg chair.
Man,
like, so you can look like you in a Men in Black taking that test? Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna work on my accents, and I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna have a platinum blonde wig on and evil stuff.
Yeah, I forgot where we was even at now. I mean,
well, we went from talking about JD Witherspoon to HBO Max, and then I pulled us into Amazon Prime, being a waste of my money. Well, being a waste of my friends'
it'd
money.
It'd be nice if I could still use Calvin's Prime.
I would say I'm using a friend of mine's Prime, but I'm not using it, as I've already said. So.
Okay.
I was using my mom's, but I'm kind of trying to move over to mine because after that thing I bought Calvin, I didn't want her to see it, so that's why I made my own Prime.
Oh, what? I don't even think I need to know what that thing you showed me.
The pink thing.
Did you see that thing? That thing.
The thing.
Oh, the pink thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see why you would.
Bruh, I'm not gonna tell y'all again to stop having these exclusive conversations.
I mean, you want to see
it? It's not podcast stuff. It's not this podcast stuff. Well, that's another thing.
We in a group chat together. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, but we can talk about that later. Not on this podcast. Y'all need to figure out what the hot and saucy podcast is gonna be. The complete.
We can barely get this shit together, man.
Completely uncut thing.
I want to, but we can barely get this thing together.
Where we can just talk about whatever.
And we will.
And we can do that for free.
Go ahead and plug it. I knew it was coming. I said, this motherfucker, we on this Anchor thing. I knew it was coming.
We can do it for free now with Anchor, because we switched the podcast over to Anchor. And now we got unlimited time to do the podcast, and it's completely free, and it's pretty much the same service we had with the paid service. I would say even more, maybe even a few more features. Yeah, it's good. It's good. If you listening to this podcast, you would have probably heard an ad before that for that very thing.
Yeah, I'm just a listener.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to hear it and comment about that. Yeah,
I forgot about it. I was talking to Chris, and he was like, "Did you know y'all switched services?" I said, "Glad you brought that up."
Yeah, man, and we don't have to do those ad reads. I just wanted to do that one because I really like the service, and
no, I don't care.
And I did not know it. I had no idea. It wasn't that I had no idea about it, but I was looking into it before, and like there was so much unsureness about it. Like people were saying bad things about the service, and I think that was before they got acquired by Spotify. And I think now things work a little differently. And yeah, it's just a good service. You should try it. If you want to do your own podcast, that's the first thing I would try is Anchor.
Telling them to do that. Now listen to this podcast. Don't make no other.
I was just thinking, I should make me a podcast and tell all my dirty stories. But
hey, if you want to, you can do it. That's what
the other one is going to be for. If y'all would just get y'all candy asses on the thing.
Yeah, true. It's hard for us to get together.
Amanda cooking, Calvin washing dishes.
All right. I did have one more story I wanted to hit on. It might not be a big deal to y'all, but I think it's a big deal. Disney, there are reports coming out of Disney that they are no longer doing 4K Blu-ray releases for their Disney movies. Like they will only be coming. They will only be available digitally and through Disney Plus.
What?
Yeah, like you won't be able to buy a Blu-ray. Specifically, it says here 4K Blu-ray. So I don't know if that means they're still going to produce DVDs. It doesn't say anything specifically about that in the story. But I thought that was very interesting. That is a big move coming from Disney.
Good. Help the planet.
Yeah, I mean, they probably are looking at their bottom line and seeing that not that many people are buying 4K Blu-rays, and then they come out with this service that already has a bunch, if not all of their movies on it, and people are completely buying into the service. I'm still paying for Disney Plus. I hadn't watched a damn thing on Disney Plus since The Mandalorian. Since The Mandalorian ended, I hadn't watched anything on Disney Plus. But still pay for it every month.
I used EJ was using my friends to watch The Mandalorian, and like we watched Mulan just so we can sing, and The Lion King, and Pocahontas. Ain't touched that bitch since.
Dang.
Ain't nothing I want to see on there.
Yeah.
They got Fox's stuff too. So
they do have more stuff. They especially have movies. Like they have some, movies you wouldn't expect on there. Like it's not
they added Tailspin
Disney
recently.
stuff. Nice.
Tailspin. I was just like, bro.
Enough said. Sign up today.
Tailspin.
I don't like watching nothing that way.
I don't actually know the song. I don't. but yeah, I think that's a big deal. And that's coming along with the stuff about like movie theaters are only going to be showing movies for up to, I think it's 17 days before they'll come out on digital and Blu-ray releases. Like that's crazy. Like you don't have a little over 2 weeks and I could be watching this movie at home. Like a lot of people are not even going to bother with the movies anymore, I think.
But you're going to miss out on the popcorn.
Wow. That delicious movie theater popcorn.
It is delicious though.
I guess.
Overly salted crap they
That's
put out.
All right. No, man, I don't like the movie theaters that you can't put your own butter on the popcorn. That should be illegal.
Granted, what was I about to say? Granted, shoot, popcorn is more overpriced than college school books, but it should be hidden.
Yeah. Exactly.
I used to manage a movie theater. That stuff is overpriced. A big old bucket of popcorn kernels, which will probably last you a whole weekend at a busy movie theater, is $20.
But
oil, y'all know how much oil is. It only take like a tablespoon of oil in each pop. Each big batch. So once they fill the machine up, that was a tablespoon of oil. So that ain't nothing. Along with a little bit of salt, man, that stuff's so overpriced.
Yeah.
But movie theaters don't make no money off of tickets. They get like 0 point something percent per ticket.
Yeah, and all their money comes from concessions, which they are, of course, struggling with right now. Like, it's not clear.
Are even movie theaters even open back up? Because I know the ones here in Savannah still closed.
Apparently, that there some are, because I still see movies saying that they're in theaters now.
I believe movie theaters are back open when Disney released Mulan live action. And Black Widow, because they are not waiting. They waiting until everything open back up 100% to release them movies. They are not fucking around.
Yeah. Oh, but that was the other big story that came out last week, or maybe it was a couple weeks ago now, that Disney is gonna offer premium early access to the film on Disney Plus, to Mulan.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Now that I'll do, because I do want to see that.
It's gonna be $30.
Come again, say what?
It's gonna be $30. It's gonna be $30. Now look, if you can't do it now. Well, you shouldn't do it now, rather. But with that $30, if you got some friends, even just a couple of friends, you and 2 other people, that's just $10, really. I mean, worth it if y'all split it. And that's just like, or it's just like taking a date to the movies. Even if you paying for both tickets, it's really not that bad. That's what that price is really about. They're not looking to match the price of admissions.
Sound like that's what they're doing.
I mean, for a single movie ticket, they're going beyond that to make up for what they lose by not being able to sell those individual movie tickets.
What are the details behind these $30? only get to watch it that one time. You get to watch it as many times you want that day. You get to watch it you get to rent it for a certain amount of time.
Not clear yet, but I assume that it's going to be a timed rental.
Kind of like Amazon.
I assume that's what it's going to be, because already right now, through Amazon you can pay $20 for a rental of a new film, like that's in theaters or was just recently in theaters. And depending on what it is, sometimes it's as low as like $5 for a rental. I think it's usually a 2-day rental, actually, and those 2 days don't start until you actually start the movie or or TV show if you're renting that. I don't know if you can rent a TV show. I'm not sure about that.
Movies is one thing. Y'all better not try that crap no doggone TV show.
Okay, it says here while Disney CEO Bob Chapek expressed hope that said he expressed hope that this would be a one-off. He has also stated that this is a test to see how successful premium access can be, and it will be interesting to see how and if Mulan's financial results play a part in the future of a physical Disney movie Disney movie releases.
So y'all gonna gamble with the Asian woman movie? Y'all ain't gonna gamble with the white woman movie? All right, I see your game. Yeah, I said it. I freaking said it. I don't give me that look, Amanda. Yeah, I said it.
I was doing that in agreement.
I didn't look at it that way, but
I did.
You kind of right.
I read between the lines, guys.
You kind of right, because if this thing fails, they might end up saying that Mulan wouldn't have sold anyway or whatever. Like yeah, so that is a bit of
everything get back to normal to release Black Widow.
Yeah, right. Ooh, and Black Widow was supposed to already come out, right? It's supposed to been come out.
Yep. They only made Black Widow because Wonder Woman made money.
Yeah, and that was supposed to have come out, right?
Wonder Woman 2. I don't know. Probably.
I remember.
I think it was supposed to come out this summer. Yeah. So
because like right before the pandemic, they had started their press and trailer stuff like for release.
Speaking of, is there anything, you know how like Disney has all the Marvel stuff? Is there any way to watch all the DC stuff?
Yeah. Whatever, DC Universe.
Yeah, but they don't own none of those live action things. And
well, now they're on HBO Max, actually.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, because I did see them advertising doggone Mod Squad on there.
Yep, they're on HBO Max. I meant to check to see. I think they have all the animated movies and everything on there. Yeah.
Oh, I had DC Universe long enough for me to watch all the Justice League episodes, so I'm good.
Okay, yeah. I think they have all that on HBO Max, and you can look at everything on. I mean, you can look to see what is all on HBO Max without signing in if you want to just check out what all they have.
Okay, cool. I think you told us that before.
Yeah, because that's what I did before I even tried to sign into it. It's like, is this even worth trying to? Because I was trying to side load it onto the TV and I was having issues. So the whole process, I might need to do a video on that. Show people who have Fire TV devices how to do that. But yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Like that's pretty interesting stuff, and I think the movie landscape, the theater landscape is really going to change if they go through with this stuff. Like, if that catches on, man, that could be big. I'm actually kind of amazed we hadn't been doing that already, because
too much money in theater
for only like Marvel movies and stuff, really though.
I mean,
they're the only ones that make the buku dollars. Like,
truthfully, the problem has been that if you wanted to see a big time movie, you had no choice but to go to the theaters. But with with all these subscriptions and stuff that allow people to watch their stuff at home, and not only that, but movies are such a big thing. You got
it all in your eye. You shouldn't be smoking.
But now that movies have become such a big thing, there's so many options to choose from for a decent movie that now all these companies that were used to half-ass making these movies are not making no money, because if people don't get the quality that they expected to get, word of mouth travels fast, and nobody's going to see your shit. Like that Cats movie, that thing flopped fast. They made a lot of money that first night, and everybody obviously told their friends, and they was just like, "Oh fuck no, we ain't gonna see that." Y'all couldn't even get the CGI right, bruh. Did you hear about what happened with the CGI for the thing? It takes years to get the CGI and the animation for that kind of stuff done correctly. It takes years to make Toy Story. They wanted these special effects people to get that shit done in less than a year.
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy?
Dang.
You got what you paid for.
Yeah. Well,
y'all wanted to be thirsty, and now y'all paid the price. This the first movie in history to do some video game stuff. They sent out an updated movie after the fact to fix the special effects that they already done showed everybody that they trashed on.
Yeah.
Yes, man. They dropped the ball all the way with that thing.
Because they were trying a new thing with the digital scan that was basically a Snapchat filter. Like,
they tried a new thing and they didn't give it the time that they needed to get it perfected. And so now y'all screwed everybody. Now the special effects people look bad, y'all look bad, and everybody pockets low. When it could have easily been another motherfucking Avatar. But no. Motherfuckers gotta be greedy.
Yeah.
Well, Amanda, you got anything? Because I wanted to talk about something before we cut. All right.
Nothing going on this week.
Smoking bad for you, by the way.
Yeah, I put it out because he called me out.
You can't just chew dip like everybody else in the country.
I ain't got enough water bottles to be spitting in for that.
Oh
man.
I don't want to hear about nobody almost drinking spit cup.
No, hell no.
Don't want to hear it.
God.
I thought you were drinking sports drink, Calvin.
No, I don't like drinking sports drink. I make sports drink. I don't drink it.
No, it's a few guys that I work
just
with
like, I ain't even touching that.
Yeah, it's a few guys that I work. Did you do that?
No, it's a
inside
thing.
God.
But there's this show that used to come on Adult Swim called More Oral, and there's
I love More Oral.
The claymation show, and there was an episode when he was trying not to be wasteful, because God said he shouldn't be wasteful, so he started saving his own urine and drinking it every day, and then he had a lot more energy and stuff, so he started calling it sports drink, his special sports drink. And he ended up selling it to all the kids at school.
Oh no, that's worse than the butter. That's worse than the butter staying on South Park.
I don't know. It's pretty close, but yeah. So when when we lived together, Amanda used to always be in the bathroom all day doing her hair or whatever, and I had to piss, so I got sick asking her to get out of the bathroom, so I just started pissing in bottles.
He's gonna be mad.
I just started pissing in bottles, and I used to leave them out and stuff just so I could, like, I'm gonna pour them. The idea is to pour them in the toilet later.
Yeah.
But I usually just leave them out, so it's just piss bottles sitting out at random spots. And every once in a while, because I used to do it, especially in the Lipton iced tea things, the lemon ones, and it already looks like
you weren't drinking no
pretty
water.
close to that. So every once in a while, I would open a bottle, get ready to drink, be like, whoa, that's sports drink.
So fucking gross. Now that's funny. Hey, Amanda, clip this shit. Clip this shit.
I'm gonna do it.
I never actually drank any or sipped any, but
don't tell that tale, Calvin.
Wait, did I?
Yes, that's why I said you like drinking sports drink, because you took a chug of that shit. Oh man, I remember that shit like
I must have put it out of my memory because I do not recall that.
That's the only reason I always bring up sports drink.
That must have been back in the day when that must have been back in the days when you used to be drinking.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I had to piss all the time.
Oh.
See where that alcohol gets you? Them party liquors?
Man, all them years ago, and I'm still in the bathroom.
Oh man.
You a woman. That's gonna be your habit until your day you die.
And if I'm in there, I'm not letting nobody else in there. Hey, can I use the bathroom? Ain't you got one at your house? And shut the door right in her face.
This episode of The Main Issues is sponsored by Al's Special Sports Drink. Get yours today. The link in the description.
You could be like, damn, Bella Delphine.
Ooh, I wanted to buy her bath water, but I wasn't.
Why?
Just because it was funny.
For a little bit of fecal matter? Oh, come on.
You don't know that damn.
Anyway.
You don't know that legal lolly's been.
I just wanted to put it on a shelf and tell everybody about it.
But I wanted to talk about, and Calvin, you probably seen it, and Amanda, you already made it clear that you don't watch anything. But then again, you will be on social media enough, so you probably seen the trailer. Star Trek: The Lower Deck.
Ain't seen it.
The animated?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen advertisements for it, but I have not watched it. Is it funny?
I haven't seen it. It came out on the 6th. I plan to watch it before we started recording this, but I haven't had my chance. That's one of the reasons I was asking about the CBS thing, but nobody has CBS.
Oh, it's a CBS All Access
Well,
show?
Star Trek is you can't even watch new Star Trek without the CBS thing. But don't worry, it'll be on Movie HD soon. But Power Life for me. But anywho,
I can't pay for another thing. I'm sorry. I already
Star Trek: The Lower Deck.
Sorry.
Ain't nothing on it, man.
Sorry.
It's the same problem as Amazon Prime.
Sorry.
But
yeah.
The Star Trek: The Lower Deck is a cartoon version of Star Trek. Basically, the premise is all the best and brightest work upstairs that you see on Star Trek, the live action shows, and all the imbeciles and regular folk work in the lower decks. So you watch the trailer, and it's very obvious that this is a fucking piggyback of fucking Rick and Morty.
Huh.
It's way too fucking obvious. I have yet to watch it, but I will. By the time we get back on this podcast, I will have watched it. But I'm guessing it wasn't that good because it has a 5.3 on IMDb and it has a 63% on Rotten Tomato. 5.3 out of 10 and a 63% on Rotten Tomato. So I'm guessing it's mediocre at best. So, but yeah.
But you wanted to bring that up because you still want to watch it?
Because it's so obvious. They're trying to piggyback off of Rick and Morty's success.
Yeah.
It's so obvious, which I need to catch up on, by the way.
Have you tried Polar Opposites?
I've seen some of that, which is made by the Rick and Morty people. So granted, they trying to do the same thing, but I mean, if you make it, you can piggyback off your.
Wait, Solar Opposites, right?
Yeah, and
Solar. I said Polar. I said Polar.
Oh, okay.
But I meant to say Solar. Yeah.
But yeah, which they're also trying to piggyback off of Rick and Morty's success. But like I said, it's made by the creators of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anybody gonna copy themselves, if anybody gonna copy yourself, shit.
Yeah. I like Solar Opposites. It's pretty good. It took me a couple episodes to kind of get into it because I had to get out of that Rick and Morty mindset
because of the voice.
Because you got to say like, oh, this ain't Rick and Morty, but it's not trying to. It's actually not really trying to be. And I also thought that it was like a more PG-13 version, supposedly. Nah, it's not at all. It's still definitely an adult show, a show geared towards adults. Yeah. All right. Said your piece. We got to get out of here before Zoom kick us out again. They want their money. They want their money, and they not leaving us alone this time.
All
right.
So, Adobe Connect next time.
Hey, we gonna try everything. All right. So please, everybody, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, anything possible you could do to show that you mess with us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Oh, peace, son.